Hey everyone, welcome back for part 6 of our teaching series. I hope that you have learned something from this, and this video really is to kind of sum up everything that we've talked about. And so, my questions for you all, and I really hope you'll respond. What have you done, and what have you tried, and what has worked for you? And are you ready to push yourself to try new things? And if you're like me, you kind of need a nudge. And so, I'm here to nudge you to try something new. The next thing is to evaluate, is what you're doing working? You know, if you're doing all educational classes and no one's coming, do you need to reevaluate and throw in some of those lady night out and the make and takes to get some new interest in the things that you're doing? Okay. Do you need to teach differently? Is the way you teach affecting the outcome of your classes? Sometimes we just need to change things up a little bit, and we need to do a self-evaluation and ask those that come to our class if there's anything you can change, and be prepared and ready to make those changes if someone suggests them. Don't be offended. But again, we go back to be you and be genuine and be real, and people will respond to that. Do you need to take more time to prepare for classes? I know there's been a couple classes that I have rushed out the door and not done all the prep work that I should. And those classes don't go as well as the one where I take the time and the effort to get everything done ahead of time. Like I said in one of my classes, the last class I taught that was a new class, I actually hired a babysitter and went by myself to a coffee shop and sat down for a concentrated period of time and studied by myself. And I have a little person joining me. Hi, Bubs. Do you need to stop focusing on one thing so you can focus on something different? Are you focusing too much time and energy on a specific kind of class and you need to change how you're doing that and do something a little bit different? Remember, if you treat this like a hobby, it will pay like a hobby. And if you treat it like a job, it will pay like a job. And so, where is your focus? Is this a hobby for you? And if it's a hobby for you, then is what you're doing working for as a hobby? And if it's a business, how is that going for you? Are you putting the time and effort and energy into making it a business? How many classes are you teaching a month? I find that a good number is 2 to 4 classes a month. Realistically, that's how many I need to be teaching. And I'm going to be honest with you, I had a crazy busy January and February between traveling and teaching. I taught a lot of classes. And when March rolled around, I took a deep breath and said, I'm going to take a break. And I shouldn't have because I need to keep doing that for myself and for my members. So I have April's schedule done. And I have like 10 classes in April that I'm going to be teaching. So don't do that. Take the time to plan ahead. Schedule them out a month or two in advance. Pick your dates. Find your location. Get them set so that it's on the calendar and you know it's there. Create your Facebook events ahead of time so that it's done. Get your invitations ready to go a month ahead of time and then put them in the mail at the appropriate time. Take the time to do those things and be organized so that you actually have the classes when it's time for them. The other thing is, don't bail on teaching your classes unless you absolutely have to. I have heard other leaders standing up members and not showing up for the classes that they committed to teach. And it doesn't put you in a favorable light. So unless it's a family emergency or you absolutely have to cancel, if you schedule a time to be somewhere to teach a group of people, be there so that they know you're going to follow through on what you say you're going to do. Okay. So try something new. Ask for help if you need it. Your upline leaders are here to help you. We want to assist you in any way we can. And if you have questions, we will come up with answers. We will not make them up. We will come up with them. We will find the answer for you if we don't know it. Because remember, we don't know it all. But we will help you. And then play off your strengths and weaknesses. My strength's not technical stuff, so I don't do PowerPoint. I'm okay with an outline. And so I'm much better talking than I am clicking a button and I cannot multitask like that. I am impressed with people who can. And then lastly, believe in yourself. You have the ability to do this. God has put it in you, and I have faith in you that you can take the knowledge that you have and go and share it with others, because people need oils. And it is our fabulous job to share them with others. So I hope that this little mini series has helped you all, and I would love to hear feedback and answers to my questions that I ask. And if you have questions, I would love to hear those too. So have a great day.